All right, let's do this. For the next few minutes, forget who you are. You're not sitting down, you're not watching a screen. No, you are curled up inside an egg, buried in the warm dirt on some faraway island in Indonesia. And your story? Well, it's starting right now.
The world is just dark and tight. You've just cracked your own shell with this little tooth on your snout, but you're not out, not even close. You're actually buried alive, right alongside all your brothers and sisters. So the very first question of your new life is a pretty grim one. Can you even survive the next 5 minutes?
Your first few moments are this insane, high-stakes checklist. Number 1, dig. Dig like your life depends on it, because if you don't get out of this hot, stuffy nest, you're going to suffocate. 2, run. Run from the, let's call it the welcoming committee. And 3, find a tree and climb it, because literally everything on the ground sees you as a snack. And you're off. You just start digging. Your tiny claws are just scraping away, pushing up, 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 until finally you break through into the light. That special little egg tooth you had, its job is done. It just falls off. You gasp your first real breath of air. You're probably super confused, right? But guess what? There is zero time for confusion. Why? Because mom and dad are here. And hey, they've thrown you a birthday party, except you're the main course. Yeah, this is the brutal, shocking truth of being a Komodo dragon. There's no hugs, no parental care. You are just a convenient little snack. So you run. You're exhausted. You've just been born, but you run for your life, scrambling for the closest tree you can find. And you make it. Your instincts just kick in, these incredible newborn reflexes, and you scramble up that tree trunk, finally out of reach of those giants on the ground. Take a breath. Welcome to your new home. For a long time, this is going to be your whole world, a safe house in the sky where you can just wait and grow. So what's life like up here? Well, it's all about being patient and grabbing any chance you get. You're not some big, scary hunter yet, not even close. You're surviving on, whatever you can find. Little geckos, beetles, maybe an unlucky bird that gets a little too close. Or even better, the eggs it leaves behind. So that's the routine. You eat, you grow, and you just watch the adult world from way up high, where it's safe.
And you do this for 5 years. Think about that. 5 long years of hiding out all alone up in the trees, hiding from your own species. 5 years just getting bigger, getting stronger, and just waiting for that day when you're the one that other things are afraid of.
Well, today is that day. You're finally too big, too heavy to be living in the branches anymore. It's time to come down. It's time to claim what's yours. It's time to become the monster you were always meant to be.
And you are definitely well equipped for the job. Let's talk about your gear, starting with defense. See, just under your skin, you've got this hidden suit of armor. It's made of tiny little bones called osteoderms, all woven together like chainmail. It makes you incredibly tough to bite. You're basically a living, breathing tank.
Okay, so that's defense. What about your weapon? Now, you might think it's all about a massive, crushing bite, right? Like a crocodile? Nope. Actually, your bite force is kind of weak. Your real weapon is way sneakier. It's a nasty cocktail of venom in your saliva. Just one bite, and that venom gets to work, stopping blood from clotting, sending your target into shock. It's efficient.
And by now, you are an absolute unit. The biggest lizard on the entire planet. We're talking 2.5 meters long, weighing up to 90 kilograms. You're a true heavyweight champion. And when you need it, you've got this turbo mode for short bursts, letting you sprint at 20 kilometers an hour. Just an explosion of speed.
But it's not just about being big and strong. It's about your history, your legacy. Your kind has been running these islands for 4 million years. 4 million! You're not just an animal. You are a living fossil, a direct connection to a world that's long, long gone.
All right, so let's put all the pieces together. You're not just trying to survive anymore. Oh no, you are the king. You're about 10 years old, you're in your absolute prime, and everything on this island knows to stay out of your way. And you don't rule by brute force alone. You're smart. Your whole strategy is about saving energy. So you find a good spot to hide, and you just wait. Then, when something wanders past, a deer, a boar, whatever, you hit that turbo button and launch your ambush. All it takes is one bite. That's it, just one. Then the venom does the hard work. You just follow behind patiently and wait for your dinner to fall over.
Yeah, you definitely don't believe in fast food. This isn't some quick chase, it's a slow burn, a process that can take hours, sometimes days. You've already done the damage. Now all you have to do is wait for the inevitable to happen.
And just look at how your menu has changed. Remember those little insects and geckos from when you were a kid? That feels like a lifetime ago. Now, you're taking down the biggest, baddest animals on the island. We're talking huge Javan deer, those tough wild boars, even water buffalo. Nothing is off limits.
So your life settles into this simple, powerful rhythm. Being the boss means you've got to save your energy, right? So you hunt, you wait, you eat one giant meal that'll last you for weeks, and then you sleep. A lot. You're like this massive, powerful engine that spends most of its time switched off, just waiting.
And for years, this is your life. Sunning yourself, sleeping, hunting, feasting. You protect your turf, you have kids of your own. But that engine, it can't run at full power forever. No king gets to rule forever. And the sun is starting to set on your time at the top.
Just think back on the journey. At age 0, you're just scrambling to survive your own birth. At 5, you finally come down from the trees. By 10, you're an unstoppable killing machine, the king. But now you're 28, and the last great challenge of your life is here.
Time wears you down. Your muscles ache in a way they never used to. That explosive turbo mode, it's just gone. You're slower. Prey that you would have caught easily a few years ago now gets away. You're getting weaker, and you're hungry. And as you're lying there just exhausted after another hunt that failed, you see him. Out on the horizon, a young male. He's in his prime, just like you used to be. You can practically feel the power coming off him, and he's looking right at you. He wants your territory. There's no running, no negotiating. You have to fight. It's the only choice you've got. And the fight is just brutal. It goes on for hours. You're trading blows, wrestling, but he's just got more in the tank. His power, his youth, it's just too much. And then there's that moment, that one moment where you just know you can't win. And with whatever strength you have left, you go down. It's over.
But as you're lying there, you're not surprised. This isn't a tragedy. It's just the way things are. It's the law of this island, the natural order of things. There's even a word for it in the local language, dongu, the cycle. A new king is taking your place, the same way you once took the place of an old king before you. Deep down, you always knew this day was coming.